I like people who have original ideas, new concepts, and so forth. You learn a lot from doing that. And Dr. Johnson has proven to have original idea with respect to baits. He believes that better results can be achieved with baits. And I believe in if a problem and it just can't get anywhere, turn the problem upside down and start with new thinking. So to start this up and get this started, here's the idea. It's like blog. Once you get the blog, you read all posts. And this is Dr. Johnson. And he has an AI where he talks to chat about baits. So here's what I want you to read. Baits is right. And there is Bates. Okay, so Dr. Johnson used artificial intelligence to ask questions about the viability or the probability of Dr. Bates, his thesis, and issues like that. And in fact, my friend Peter Green appeared in that discussion. I'm not accusing people of things. I just like a different perspective. It's completely new. And here's my suggestion. Go to artificial intelligence and ask them, artificial intelligence, to delete all defective eyes intellectually. There's no defective at all. There's just eyes where you can measure the refractive state with a retinoscope, the classic way. And you're restricted measuring only a refractive state. You cannot measure a length, which is the standard way. There is no way to get a length when you measure a refractive state. So then you clear that with GROK, and just ask them, are all normal eyes either dynamic or not dynamic? It's not a question of defect or how eyes become defective. It's not about heredity. It's none of those things. It's a unique, completely normal eye at birth. Is it a control system? In which case you're running experiments to determine whether all normal eyes are control systems. Or you might determine that, no, all eyes aren't control systems. They don't obey fundamental control laws that you would expect to have exist. So that's a pure question, since it doesn't involve any defect of the eye at all. It's just, did evolution design the eye as a sophisticated system? And does this sophisticated system control its refractive state to the average of accommodation? Something you can control just by using a lens, plus and minus, or you could just change the environment of this self-same eye by changing the refraction near or refraction far. And by that process, you'll either determine that the completely normal eye, separate from any defect of the eye, is a sophisticated system, or it's not. It really is that simple. I'm not set up to use artificial intelligence, but it would be very interesting to see how that conversation would develop. Now, I know Dr. Johnson wants a better solution. And of course, if you're an optometrist, it's difficult because the public does not want a solution. They want their eyes fixed with a minus, and that's it. So any conversation with the public goes exactly that way. So let's see what develops. Again, I'm not set up to have a conversation with artificial intelligence, but it'd be very interesting to see how separating the completely normal eye from any defect of the eye. That is certainly my question, and that is how I thought about it in college, designing control systems. And that, of course, how I met Dr. Rafelson and all the stories he had to tell about it. Again, I measured the eye the same way Rafelson did. He used test lenses, Snellen, and did the best he could to help people see better. And of course, he had his own opinion about prevention before they were actually nearsighted. And this is the same as Rupa Long. I think Rupa has the only right answer. And in her case, keep the eye about 20 inches away, minus 2 diopters. In fact, I have some ideas about how to do that. But for the time being, Dr. Johnson has the tools to ask different questions and certainly is interested in a solution, as I am. So let's keep it at a engineering scientific level and entertain all ideas about even prevention while you still have 2020. Thank you, and let's be friendly about this. Nobody has the right answer. We're just exploring ideas in science and ways of thinking about the eye. Thank you, everyone.